Come at me. Close up with a bunch of guys.
All right, guys, so let's work on some more challenges. You can see in the right-hand side of the screen there, we have one called a strong gust. Blast 3 enemies off a platform. We have to do this 3 times. Obviously, this is the 3 people that we're going to be getting this challenge completed on. Just run up to them, hit L1, knock them off the edge. They die, you get credit. L1, L1. I don't think this guy, well, I guess it gave me credit for him. He didn't quite go off the edge, but
I'll give you the real show.
now we have another one to work on called target practice. We have to do that same trick where we go up to them and hit L to get them in the air, but then we have to kill them via a weak point. So you're going to be hitting L1, get them up in the air, then you're going to hit, I'll do it over here, you're going to hit L1. When they're up in the air, you're going to hold down L2 and then R2. But you got to make sure that you shoot them in the glowing weak point, okay? So we'll hit L1, L2, R2. L1, L2, R2. L1, L2, R2. Just like that. And if you don't get them, she'll keep giving you one to practice on. So eventually you'll be able to get it that way.
Let me hit some of your dupes, then you'll get the fireworks.
Careful what you wish for. Follow the yellow lines, stay in the middle of the hallway. There's no way out. All exits are sealed. In here, I'll allow you to attack holograms of my men, but only on the condition that you no longer hide any of your powers from me.
I spent years running from these guys. Fighting them's more fun.
All right, from the spawn point, run to the center as fast as possible, look to the right, and then stop about right here. We'll see if we can get these people to spawn in on this bridge. Sometimes it doesn't work on the first, oh, there it goes. And then when they spawn in, let me do it again, guys, because that wasn't as clean as I would have liked for it to have been. Really get a good example of what we're trying to accomplish. We're working on a challenge called Duck Hunt. We have to defeat 25 jumping enemies. The guys that show up on this bridge right here are the only 2 enemies in this first wave that jump. All these other enemies don't jump. So we're just trying to manipulate the spawn point so that we can only focus on the 2 enemies that jump, kill them, and then die to reset the arena here. I'll show you that again. So from the spawn point, just run immediately to the center, look to the right, and then stop about right here. Focus in this area, walk up to them. When they jump, hold down L2 and shoot them.
Sometimes allies are all around.
See how I got credit for both of them, and then die on purpose. Like I said, you can get this later on in the game in the Curtain Cave facility because there's a lot of enemies that jump around, but you don't want to be worried about all that when you're trying to get 500,000 points in some of these, actually all of them, all the different arenas, right? You want to just focus on getting points. So it's probably quicker to wait, but
you think the world is your enemy. Sometimes
a lot better to do it here. Again, wait till they jump, then hit L2, then hit R2. This is the only spot in the game that I know of where I can guarantee there's always going to be 2 jumping enemies and it's on some type of pattern. It took me forever to find this, like to figure it out, but I knew I needed it for the guide. Otherwise, we'd just be running around just randomly trying to find jumping enemies, and that's not really good for a guide. I don't like stuff to happen too randomly when it comes to my guide, so that took hours to try to figure out where jumping enemies were at every single time. I found some more jumping enemies, obviously, you know, in various parts of the game, but it wasn't a guaranteed thing like I know it is here. And I know if you can make it to the center of this room as the other two, because there's 3 spawn points. There's 2 spawn points that happen, like see them right there on the mini map, and then this is the 3rd. As long as you can make it up here before this 3rd spawn point opens up, these guys will always be here.
Why do you enjoy this so much?
You can kill them real quick. Then you just got to find a way to die. Which, luckily we're fighting DUP now, so they do kill you a little bit quicker. But the thugs, man, it takes, or the Acurans, it takes them forever to kill you when it's 2 of them. Most of the time the Acurans have pistols and they don't shoot quite as fast, they don't do as much damage. These guys have automatic rifles, so they tend to put a lot of gunfire on you at once. Oh, I got stuck there. Again, just L2, R2. You can see I got credit for 10 right now. You guys can already see how much of a time saver this is going to be for you guys. Like I said, I think my first time platinum in this game, it probably took 15 hours or so, 20 hours maybe, because I was just kind of, you know, going around and, you know, kind of getting the challenges completed at random. I didn't have really a process behind it, and of course that always takes longer than having a plan. But I wanted my guide for you guys. While this game is not difficult to platinum, it can be a very time-consuming game to platinum if you're just kind of going around doing stuff at random. And that's really what I wanted to accomplish with this guide for you all, is to make it something that you could hop in there and get it done on a Saturday. I mean, you can get this whole game completely platinum in one day, one sitting, you know, is kind of how I wanted to set this guide up. All right, see the dude with the rocket? He'll always melee you if you get close. So if you can see the dude with the rocket, get near him, because melee does a lot of damage. Snipers do the same thing. Guys with pistols and AKs and stuff like that, they won't always punch you. They'll punch you and then run away, and then by the time they start shooting you again, you're going to be healed. But if you can find a dude with a rocket, or you can find a dude with a sniper, they'll always melee you when they're close. Might end up dying here because they just happen to spawn in. And where did this dude go? I think it's this guy. I think it's the guy that's running on the rock bridge. I think he's the jumper. Yep.
You think the world is your enemy.
All right, cool. And we'll take a death.
All around you.
Especially if they do that rock power on you. There's a rock power they can do on you. That takes a lot of damage, or does a lot of damage to your character. But meleeing is the quickest way that they can kill you, in my opinion. So if you can find a rocket guy or a sniper, that's the way to go.
You think the world is your enemy.
I got him. I didn't think I got the second guy, but I did. To me though, this curtain case stuff is the funnest part of this game. There's like a global leaderboard you can do, like a score attack type mode, and I've been working with that. And actually right now I'm officially 3rd in the world for the Alpha Survival. I believe it's, yeah, Alpha Survival Arena. I'm ranked 3rd in the world. I think I have 43 million points or something like that, and I have that recorded, which I'll post on YouTube at some point. But I'm unofficially ranked 2 in the world, and I say unofficially because my game crashed. I think I scored 47.5 million points or something, which I think second place was 46 million and some change. And of course I was going for the #1 spot, which is 72 million. And I only probably had about another hour to an hour and a half of playtime left to get there. And I was having a really good match. Everything was going good. I had complete control of the enemies and the spawns, and I was having the match of my life. And then my game crashed. I'll show it. I have that footage as well. I have footage of me getting 43 million, and I have footage of me getting 47 million. And the game crashed on the 47 million. And I was like, nah, I think it was about 3 hours of playtime, or maybe 2 hours and 50 minutes, something like that. And now I'm just too nervous about playing the game type again because I'm just afraid it's going to keep crashing, because that wasn't the first time that it had crashed. It's actually crashed several times. Even when I get like a 4 million point match and I'm just building up and trying to get back to, you know, 40 or 50 million, it'll just crash randomly. So I'm kind of nervous about playing it. I think I might tweet at Sucker Punch and see if they can update me on the leaderboards though. Because right now, if you look, you'll see SOG_Exonovant as 3rd place, but you won't see me in 2nd place. But technically, unofficially, I am 2nd place. And I kind of would like to have that up there, you know?
What inspires such a rage? Why do you enjoy this so much?
They might kill me right here before I can kill this dude.
You think the world is your enemy.
That's fine if they do.
Sometimes
But yeah, I'll post that stuff up on YouTube, and maybe I'll do some commentary with it to tell you kind of what I was thinking and some, because I didn't do live commentary with it, obviously. But maybe I can do some post commentary and talk to you guys about strategy, and because I think it ranks you up to 340,000 people in the world, and I'm number 3, so I'm pretty proud of that. And like I said, unofficially, I'm number 2. These guys didn't jump right away. There we go.
why are you so angry, Conduits? We're all cut from the same cloth.
Okay, let's see if this dude will jump again. If they're not jumping for you, run close to them. And that usually initiates them to jump. They typically won't jump unless they feel like you're a threat to them. It's like if you're super close, like if you're gonna melee them. So if they're not jumping for you guys, just walk close to them and you'll be good. Here's 2 rocket guys, so. Because the thing about rockets and snipers, they, you know, their AI is designed to shoot you from a distance. So the second you get close to them, they can't shoot. They're not going to fire a rocket at you when you're 2 feet away because it can kill them too. So their AI is programmed to melee you only. Same way with snipers. So you can kind of manipulate your deaths that way as long as there's a sniper guy or a rocket guy hanging out. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get that guy. I think he fell down. He'll jump now.
You think the world is your enemy.
Okay, that's 24. I need one more.
Allies are all around you.
Is that a rocket guy? Yeah. Yeah, they use their rock powers on you. And they'll punch you to death. Or kick you. It only takes about 4 kicks, I think. Yeah. 4 melees on you and you're dead, so that's a great way to die fast. Like I said, normal enemies will do that to you, but they'll do it once and then they'll run away and then they'll shoot you a couple times and then it can take forever. Again, L2, R2. And that challenge is complete. That's Duck Hunt. That's for killing 25 jumping enemies. Now we're going to work on Turret Whisper, which is overloading 3 turrets. Now right now there's no turrets on the map. We want to go ahead and kill the remaining enemies however you guys want. Just any enemies that you see.
Allies are all around you.
Let's take them out.
It inspires such a rage. Why do you enjoy this so much?
Oh, come on, don't be behind that. Don't be hiding.
In this exercise, I'd like you to start creating your own.
This is basically a tutorial for how to override turrets. So you just go behind it and hit the touchpad, and that counts as you overriding the turret, and then the turret obviously fights for you. The second turret usually shows up, well, it depends. It could show up here, or it could show up back over here. Let's see, where did it show up at? Yeah, right over here. It's going to show up somewhere in the center, like it did here. And then the third one usually shows up behind you somewhere around the walls. That's usually been my experience. I don't know if there's like permanent spawn points. See how this one's back over here on the wall? Just kind of happens that way.
Hey, buddy.
And you'll get credit for Turret Whisperer right there.
Well done. A weapon is just a tool. You can bend it towards your goals.
Come on, I'm not your weapon. You keep talking about my anger trying to get inside my head. Just let me fight!
Most DUP agents were once like you. Lost conduits that needed my help focusing their abilities. But to get the job, they had to survive.
So now we're going to have to survive 10 enemy waves. We want to go ahead and hit start. Go to options, save game, do a new save, or you can save over the other one if you definitely have all those challenges done. But if not, you can just do a new safety save. That way, if you accidentally survive all 10 enemy waves by accident, sometimes that happens to me. I'm paying too much attention to the challenges and not the waves, and I accidentally complete it. Then you can just go back to the safety save and, you know, do like you did with the other farming spot. Again, all this stuff will be listed down below, guys, timestamps and everything. The first thing we want to work on is a trophy called Checkmate. We're looking for a specific enemy called a bishop, and we have to kill him by hitting its weak point. Now, a bishop is an enemy that has rocks surrounding their body. You guys remember these from these enemies from Second Son. They're very annoying to kill. They have this rock barrier around their body, and the only way to get it off is to shoot it a bunch of times with your neon bolt, which takes a long time, or you go up to them and you hit L1 and it does that little neon plume of smoke which blasts the rock off. And then of course you're just going to do L2 R2 to see their glowing weak spot and kill them. So that's really what we're going to be focusing on now, is getting to that point in the enemy waves where we see one of those rock guys. And I can't remember exactly which wave it is, but I want to say it's after wave 5. So we'll just go through here and kill these guys per usual. You can see that I'm also getting credit right now for a challenge called Expendable, and that's for killing enemies, killing these DUP pawns. These guys right here, these enemies that I'm killing, are called pawns, and we have to kill 150 of them. So we're getting credit for that while we work on some other ones. Now the cool thing too is that with the DUP challenges, which I'll show you here, you scroll all the way down to the bottom. There's one fight near the end of the game. It's actually at the end of the game where every single one of these enemies are represented, and you can farm every single one of these challenges in one farming spot. So yes, we're going to be getting some of these opened up along the way, but like I said, there's going to be one farming spot at the end of the game. We're going to get all these out, so don't worry about that, guys. I got you covered. Again, we're just going to kill everybody until we see an enemy with rocks floating around his body. You can see those type of enemies we just killed are called knights. They tend to have 2 weak points, one on their legs and one on their upper body. You see those people are pawns. We're not going to worry about overriding any more turrets. There is a challenge for that and a trophy, but we're going to do that. I know a spot where I can get the turrets to spawn in for you guys where we want them to spawn in, and roughly every 30 to 45 seconds. So we're going to take care of that later. But if you want to, if you want to do it now, that's fine. But just keep in mind that if you override a turret, the turret is going to start killing enemies, and it might kill the bishop that we're looking for. So if I were you, I would just let the turrets survive. Again, I still haven't seen the enemy that we're looking for, but we're definitely killing some pawns.
When we picked you up, I suppressed the media, erased you from all the records. Why? Because I saw something in you.
Wave 5 is basically a checkpoint. So that's why she's doing some dialogue.
You are here because of what you did. You want to let the rage out? Then channel it. Fight!
Okay, let's keep an eye out for the dude with the rocks circling his body. Okay. The turret can be a little bit annoying. Wave 7. Can't remember the exact wave, but I know it's definitely before you get to wave, before you finish this mission or this sequence. There's one more enemy down here. Oh, there he is. So this is wave 8. I probably could just hit these dudes. Okay, so you see the mini map right now? You see the mini map? There is a circle that's red and it's bigger than the other circle. You see it? It's like a circle within a circle. There's 2 smaller circles and it's the big one. That is the dude. That's a bishop. That's the dude that the rocks are surrounding his body. See how he's putting rocks on me right now? That's one of his attacks. So that's the dude that we want to go up to him. It's this guy right here. We want to go up to him. Want to hit L1 to expose him. And now we want to kill his weak point. It's kind of tricky to do. And let's see if we get credit for that. I don't know if I hit his weak point or not. Yeah, checkmate. See right there? So that was wave what? 8? We're in wave 8, I believe. I'll know when I kill these guys. So that way you guys know exactly which wave to be on. I think it was wave 8. Yeah, so that's wave 8. So just look for that dude in wave number 8, guys, and you'll be good. Now I'm gonna go and take a death so I can reset back to wave 5. But remember, just go up to the dude with the rocks, hit L1, knock the rocks away from his body, and then just make sure that you hit L2, R2 to focus in and take out his weak point. And this should put us back to wave 5. We're gonna work on another challenge called Fish in a Barrel. We have to do 25 stasis and weak point kills. You guys remember we did target practice, the challenge we did at the main beginning of this, where we hit L1, we knocked him off the platform, but on the way down, we shot him in the weak point. We're doing that now again, but we got to do it 25 times. Not only are we going to complete a challenge called Fish in a Barrel, we're also going to get a trophy called Fish in a Barrel. So I'll show you guys how to do that. You can see we're in wave 6. So we just want to find some enemies. Want to go up to them. We want to hit L1. So L1, L2, R2. Hit them in the weak point, okay? So L1, L2, R2. Just like that. L1, L2, R2. Just hit them in that weak point, okay? You don't have to be jumping or anything. Just make sure that they're in the air when they die, and you'll get credit. I'm in wave number 7. Let's let them fall down. Kind of couldn't see right there. Ah, don't hit me like that. Got him. Okay, let's let these dudes fall down. These guys are jumpers. Okay, we'll just keep this up until we get it. And if you stay on this this lower area down here, the turret has a hard time shooting you and bothering you, so just drop down to the lower floor. These guys are programmed to come to you, so they're fairly aggressive, so they'll always find you. Alright, and we're in wave 8. Once we get to wave 9, I usually just go ahead and take a death. There's the other guy. There's another example for that dude. Got him. See that guy right there? That's the dude. That's the bishop. If I hit him in the weak point now, I would get checkmate. See what I'm saying? Alright, so we got 2 more enemies and then we're going to take a death. I think they're above me. Got him. Okay, we'll take a death. You can stand in front of the... Well, this one's probably not going to work. Takes a long time for the turret to kill you, but you can just stand in front of it and then maybe the other enemies will shoot me as well. But it takes the turret... You would think it would kill you quick, but it takes forever for the turret to kill you. It's not going to take long now, obviously, because I just got shot by a rocket, but... If the turret is the only thing shooting you, man, it takes forever for it to kill you. Again, you just want to always stop at wave 9 just to make sure you can keep resetting at wave 6. We're going to farm a couple of more challenges out here, so. Alright, let's head up here. Get that weak point. And is he going to jump up here? Maybe not. I think that's his weak point. There was a lot going on there in terms of the color. Sometimes it's hard to see the weak point when you stasis them like that because everything's all purple and pink and kind of got that white glow to it. Sometimes you have to let them fall down just so you can see where the weak point actually is. His knee got in the way. There we go, got him. So in wave 7. And I think it's his right arm, I think. I got that, I think. If they kill me, that's fine. Just take the death. You're just in this thing to get these kills. But eventually you want to die anyway, so if they kill you early, that's fine. You're just going to keep farming it anyway, so. There's no need to run around and try to stay alive. That'll just waste time. Pretty sure, yeah, so that should be it. That's fish in a barrel for me, done. So again, you're just going up to enemies, hitting L1, L2, R2. Just make sure you hit their weak points. I'm going to go ahead and take a death here just to kind of reset. Actually, let me kill this guy because there's only one dude left. I'll die on the next wave. Here's that bishop again, guys. Again, you would just hit L1 on him, get the rock off, and then hit his weak point right here, and that would be enough to kill him. That would get you the checkmate challenge. Alright, we're going to work on another challenge called Ultraaa. Ooh, that's a glitch. 10 stasis plus melee finisher kills. Remember, melee finishers is the little triangle that shows up in the bottom left of the screen. We need to earn those. The way that you can do this, the easiest way is the same trick we were doing back when we were farming at the Akurin spot. You want to hold down O, get near the enemy, press square, and then hit triangle while they're in the air. That's not only going to get you a melee finisher, but it's going to count toward the Ultraaa challenge, which is getting 10 of those. So we're just going to run up to enemies, press square, press triangle, do that 10 times, and we'll get that challenge done. So O, square, triangle. O, square, triangle. See how we got credit for Ultraaa right then? O, square. Well, that time was that time wasn't good. There was an ammo dump right there, and that of course blows them up. These guys can be a little bit elusive because they'll jump before you can get to them. Got one more guy up here. Oh, I'm glitched. Nope. O square triangle. O square. Okay, that's bishop. O square. I think did I just destroy that guy? Or did he fall off? Oh, he went up top. O square triangle. O square triangle. I've got 2 stored up right now. So I might just go ahead and use 2 without having to do the O square triangle. Just go up to people and hit triangle. Because I have 2 that's stored up. Hey, what wave are we in right now? You can always look on the monitors. Wave 8. If you forget like I do sometimes. Alright, so wave 9. I'm just going to take a death right here to play it safe. Plus there's a lot of enemies in wave 9, so it doesn't take long to die. Look at her leg. Her leg was glitching right then. Rewind the video, you'll see it. Her leg was glitching through her other leg right then. Doing some funky thing. Alright, let's keep going. I got 5. I need 5 more. The reason why some of those didn't count is because if you knock an enemy off a ledge, it counts as them being knocked off a ledge and not necessarily a finisher. Because I know I did that more than 5 times, but that's the reason why not all of them counted. See how these guys, they go off the edge right there? Now I hit that dude with triangle, but if I wouldn't have hit him with triangle, then it counts as a ledge kill. Alright, I'm at 6. So sometimes knocking them off the ledge is a little bit iffy. Yeah, I've got 1 stored up, so we're just gonna go over here and kill this dude with the triangle only. Couldn't see how that guy, I did the stasis on him, but the stasis actually killed him. I wasn't able to do the triangle prompt on him, so that one doesn't count. Oh, come on, dude. Is this like you go high, I go low type thing? Stay still, buddy. Oh, let's go up here, and I got 7. Eight. Wave 8. Yeah, I think that was 9. That should be 10. Should be 10. See if it chimes in. I think I hit that dude. I'll get this guy. Well, it'll let me. I'm not on the same level as him. There we go. See, that's not going to count because he fell off the edge. Here we go. Nope, there's a bomb near him, so. Let's see if we can get 1 kill here in wave 9, because I think I need 1 more, right? One more. Here they go, up here. That may not count because he was in. Did I already get it already? I don't know if I got it already or not. Ultraaa. I thought I got it. Nope, I'm one short. Novice. Now, Novice is for getting 25% of all the challenges done. And if you've been following this guide to this point, you should have gotten your Ultra challenge, and then your Novice trophy pops directly after. That's how it is in my notes. That means you've done it exactly 25% of all the challenges in the game to this point. That should be something that you guys have. I'll go through the list just to make sure you guys know what we have. Turret Whisperer, Make It Rain, Duck Hunt, Bullseye, Sharpshooter, True Sniper, The Professional, Triple Takedown, Sting Like a Bee, Checkmate, Death from Above, Puncheroo, Sucker Punch, KO Queen, Hulked Out, A Strong Gust, Target Practice, Fish in a Barrel, Ultra. And then remember, you have the two over here from Rescue, the Alpha Arena Rescue, Friend of the People, and Guardian. These are all duplicates right here. So if you have all of those, and like I said, I'll have them all listed below, you should have also gotten your Novice trophy. If not, you need to go back to your safety saves or keep farming and make sure you have those challenges done. Let's see, now let's work on two challenges called Accidents Happen and Fetchouken, which is blasting 15 enemies off a platform. I'm debating on whether I want to do that here or whether I want to wait. You can get it here, but I think it's going to be quicker if we do it inside the arena, which we can do next. So let's go ahead and just kill these enemies. I'm going to make an adjustment in the guide right here on the fly, baby. Let's just go ahead and kill these enemies. Because we have to farm. Pretty sure it's in the next. Let me make sure it's in the next. Give me 1 second, guys, just to make sure it's coming up in this episode. Or is it coming up in episode 4? Oh, okay, it's coming up in episode 4. No, it's coming up in this episode. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on those. You can do it here, but it's gonna be quicker in the actual arena because I can kind of control where the enemies spawn a little bit better there. So we're gonna hold off on Accidents Happen and Fetchouken for this area. I'm gonna go ahead and kill all these enemies. That's a Rook. That guy that I just killed, they're the dudes with the miniguns. They're called Rooks. And we just got the challenge completed for Hang 10, which is surviving all 10 enemy waves.
Very good, Miss Walker. Keep impressing me like this, I'll put you to work. Take a seat. You were speaking of how Shane had betrayed you.
With the Occurrence out of the way, Shane set his sights on the chief of police, hoping to strong-arm him into some kind of deal. If I helped, obediently doing whatever I was told, he promised to let Brent go. Well, I knew that was a lie. And with more dupes showing up by the hour, I needed a plan B.
Fetch, you have a problem.
I have a problem?
The DUPs have been scooping up my men left and right. If this keeps up, I'm gonna be down to a skeleton crew. Might not have anyone to watch your brother, you know? Make sure he's safe.
You know, I'd be happy to teach you boys how to avoid getting caught by the DUP.
Now don't get pissy with me. Now, these guys are on my ass because of you and your freaky laser shit.
Dude, chill. I'll do it. Busting up that compound will take a few dupes off the streets. It'll give me room to operate.
Fine. Just don't forget my boys.
I sure won't, boss.
Alright guys, let's press options. Let's go into our menu here, go back over to challenges, and we want to select the Beta Arena Survival. Okay, we're going to go and select that. Now, we're not going to run this all the way. There are challenges for getting 500,000 points, and there's some other things that we can do here. We're going to do that later on in the run, but we're going to sneak in here for the first 3 waves and farm some more challenges right quick. Just go ahead and play that out. We're going to work on a challenge called Pull, which is defeating 5 enemies with an airborne ammo drop. Let me show you guys what'll happen here. So you just kind of hang out around this center area. You'll see that the enemies spawn in, and what'll happen is nearby there'll be an ammo drop. I don't know if you guys saw that. If you don't kill the enemies right away, there'll be an ammo drop. And you can do this in the previous area that we were at, but it takes forever. In this one, because you're killing the enemy so quick, they're spawning in quicker. And if you don't kill them, obviously the ammo dumps are spawning in quicker. There's a challenge for defeating 5 enemies with an airborne ammo dump. Now the game wants you to shoot the ammo while it's spawning in. When it spawns in the air, and then it drops to the ground. And initially my thought was, man, I got to shoot this thing before it hits the ground. And that is true, you will get credit. But you can also use L1 to push the ammo drop like up into the air, like that little plume of neon smoke that you shoot out of your hand with L1. It'll knock the ammo dump back into the air, and then you just shoot it while it's in the air near an enemy. You get the kills that way. You just got to do that 5 times. So like right here, if I hit L1 and then I hold down L2 to focus and I shoot him, I get credit for the pull. See it over on the right hand side of the screen, pull. And we're just gonna let the enemy spawn in again and then not kill them. And we're gonna manipulate where the ammo dumps drop at. So there'll be an ammo dump out here in a couple of seconds. See right there it is. You hit L1, give it a second to lift up off the ground, and then hit R2 to fire. See? And then we'll just see if we can live right here for a second. Again, don't kill the enemies, just hang tight. And it's just going through a tutorial now, guys, for multiplayer. We're going to get into that later once we get to that point in the game. But for now, we're just focusing on the ammo dumps. Remember, just don't kill the enemies. There you go. And just walk up to it, hit L1, give it a couple seconds, let it get close, and then hit R1 while it's in the air, and they're dead. And you don't want to go past wave. Once you get to wave 3, just kind of stop. You can probably go through wave 3 if you want to. There's credit for pull right there. But I wouldn't go past wave 3. Once you get to wave 4, I would just die. And the reason why is because there is a challenge for getting 10,000 points. See it over there on the left, Beta Survival Bronze. I just don't want you guys to get 10,000 points right now because I have it all set up for the guide. I want to wait to do all that stuff later on. So I would just stop around, you know, wave 2, 3, something like that, just to ensure that you don't go too far into the challenges. Again, we're just going to go out here to the center, because now that we have pull done, we need to work on one called who left these here. We have to defeat 50 enemies with detonated ammo drops. So it's the same principle, right? Except now we're not going to have to hit L1 to put the ammo drop in the air. All we have to do is just shoot it. So as soon as it spawns in, if there's enemies nearby, just shoot it. And then again, we're going to wait for it to spawn back in. And we'll just give this a couple seconds for these enemies to spawn in. They're down here. And just don't move. Just kind of let the game think that you don't have an offense right now. And then it tends to spawn in an ammo dump near the end. It's like that one spawned in there. So let's get closer to them. That way it spawns in on this bridge. You can totally manipulate where these things spawn in at. It might take it a couple seconds, but unless I die before it happens. See it right there? And that got me 2 kills. So you can totally control where these things spawn in at. Get up here on this bridge with these guys, because I think what the game thinks is that you're having a rough time at it. And it gives you the ammo dump as a way of saying, hey, this is your get out of jail free card, right? This is your way out of a sticky situation. I think they're gonna kill me. I think that dude had an angle on me. And so it automatically gives you an ammo dump as like a get out of jail free card. At least that's how I feel like it's programmed into the AI. And we're just kind of manipulating that to our advantage. I think there might be a quest later on in the game that has ammo dumps that are just kind of laying around the map. But I didn't want to play the game again to confirm that, but I think there might be one, and that would be a good place to get this challenge done. But this works too. You're usually going to get 2 kills each time you blow one up, so it works out probably just as fast as doing it if there's one in a mission. I know in Second Son there was a I don't know if I could get one to spawn in up there. Nah, might just have to kill these guys. I know in Second Son there was a trophy for destroying these things and getting kills. Again, you can do that too. I mean, even though you've put the ammo dump in the air, it'll still give you credit for a detonated ammo dump. So it doesn't have to be stationary. If they don't spawn in right there near it, just push it over there to them. Get your kills that way. All right, what wave am I in? I've only got 2,700 points, so is there a dude behind this guy? Oh yeah, okay. I was wondering, I was like, where is everybody? Yeah, so we're in wave 4. So let's get one more kill here, and then we'll go ahead and take a death. I could probably go a little bit further than this, but like I said, I just don't want you guys to accidentally get over 10,000 points. Or at least I don't want to, because I'm making the guide, and you know, I kind of have to set the pace for the guide, and because there's trophies for completing 25, 50, and 75% of the challenges, I have to make sure that I'm at that point in the guide when my trophy pops. So I can't do any extra challenges in my game, or else those trophies pop at different times for me. But you can. Now, if you guys want to continue here, like if you want to shoot that one right now, you could, you know what I mean? For you, it's not going to matter. Just for me, it does. And then we'll work on Accidents Happen and Fetchouken. And then we'll do 2 main missions, and I think that's going to do it for this episode. No, we've got one more map clear to do. And then we'll be done with this episode. So lots of farming. See if we can get close to these guys, kind of freeze them in place, so we can manipulate where this ammo, see it right there, right on time. Can totally manipulate it, guys. Just don't fire at them. And then the game just thinks that you need help, see? And it just gives you the help you need. This will be good right here if I can get a triple kill. Yeah, baby. Oh no, don't fall off. Oh, I couldn't hit it because it fell off. Maybe it'll give me another one. That sucked. That would have been a triple kill. Another one should drop though. Yep, right there. Perfect. I'll take that. Again, just kind of run around and let them shoot you a little bit. Look in their direction. Just wait for it to drop. Right there. See, right on time. Do these guys the same way. Unless they kill me first. Oh yeah, they're probably going to kill me. I think they got angles on me. That's fine.
That's it?
It doesn't take long when you're getting 3 or 4 kills a pop like that, right? Doesn't take long to get to 50.
Focus.
Alright, there's 2 guys. Let's see if we can get an ammo dump to drop right here. Yep. Perfect, baby. Let's get over there quick before they spread out. Don't drop. Come on, ammo dump. There it is. Got him. That's good, baby. That's good. All right, we'll hang tight right here. We can get a quad. Nah, they moved. Let's get behind the turret. If we can get a triple right here, that'd be nice. There's people behind me too, though, so. Okay, let's go to the other side, because that way they're all in front of me. I'm probably gonna die here. That's fine. Couldn't really get it. Oh, the ammo dump was on the bridge behind me. I think having the turret to my left and the enemies in front of me kind of threw off the spawn point for the the ammo drop. Alright, let's rush them so we can manipulate this spawn point. There it is. Only got one though. See if we can get a second one.
Looks like you need more opposition. I'll oblige.
One of them might not drop just for him. Oh yeah, here we go. Ah, it fell off. It wasn't quite close enough for him, so I was gonna push it toward him. I should get one right here for sure though. Yeah. Jumping like this is a great way to keep the gunfire off of you as well while you wait for the drop to happen. Just kind of jump around like this. You don't get shot as much. Now the drone got me. Let's shoot the drone.
Bigger, stronger, faster. On the way.
Alright, there's an ammo drop. Wait for everybody to spawn in. Oh, that was beautiful. That was like 5 or 6 kills right there, yo. There's another one. Let's wait for these dudes to rush up. Perfect. That's good. Alright, I'm at 4,300 points. I'm just gonna die on the next wave. Actually, I'll die right here. Yeah, he ran away anyway. But that was a good run right there. I probably got 12 to 15 kills right there.
That's it.
A lot of duplicate kills, quad kills. Alright, here we go. Definitely an ammo dump will drop right here. Probably right where I'm looking at. Unless they kill me first, because I just stood in one spot like an idiot. There it is. Yeah, I got 40. Is that 46 or 48? I can't really tell, guys. The font's too small from where I'm sitting, but I'm definitely close. I think it was 46. I don't think an ammo dump will happen up there, like an ammo drop. So just kill them if they're up top like that. Make sure they're spawning in down here. You're like this. Ah, wasn't quite close enough. One will show up though. Another one will. Oh, there it is. Got him. Now I can just take a death. I think I'm one short. I think that's 49, I think.
Test complete.
Okay. Last one, and then we can move on to 2 more challenges. Okay, that takes care of my challenge. Who left these here? All right, and now we're gonna work on accidents happen in Fetchouken, which is 15, blast 15 and 30 enemies off a platform. Now, those are platforms, the bridges. You can do it from the, well, basically you just gotta do it from a high up standpoint, right? So up in these areas, you just basically go up to them and hit L1 and then they fall off the edge. But if you do it like on ground level like this, let's say that they were up on this platform and you hit L1, they wouldn't die. They would just fall down here and get right back up. If that happens, it's not going to count. So let's die on purpose so I can reset the spawns. I was trying to explain to you guys how we did those challenges. And we're just going to blast 30 enemies off the platform. And I'd rather do it in this one than the previous arena because we can control a little bit more where they spawn in at. And then we can knock them off. This doesn't take long at all. And then we'll get credit for 2 challenges. Like I said, all you got to do is walk up to them and hit L1. Don't shoot them though. Just make sure that they die from falling off the platform. And you'll get credit. So we'll go straight to the center. That way they start spawning in somewhere up top usually. That'll work. That's high enough, I think. Just go up to them and hit L1. See how they fall off and they die? That counts. That counts. Just keep doing that. You can hit them multiple times if you need to kind of adjust them to where they fall off. Like I've already gotten credit for 11.
This next group is
14. All right, we're at 5,200 points. I'm just gonna go ahead and die just for safety. Like I said, I can't have my challenges pop quicker than you guys, but you can keep going if you want. Here's a rocket guy. He'll kill me quick. Okay, perfect. Need 16 more of these. We'll have this one done. Go straight to the center. See if we can get them to spawn in on this platform with us. I think these guys are up top. That's fine. You can get these guys. Oh no, I fell off. Having a hard time with my camera when I get up there.
I'll just turn up the heat. You mind?
Yeah, I'll get credit for both of those. Okay, now we need to do 14 more. That should count. See how we can kind of control where they spawn in at? They spawn in on these bridges right here. It's perfect because then you don't have to go as far. You can just knock them all off at once and get credit for multi-kills. Got credit for both of those. Okay, Fetchouken, I'm at 26. Now I did get credit. Let me show you guys this. I did get credit for Expendable, which in my notes I have that as an optional one that might pop. Let me show you. I think it's at the bottom. Expendable. For defeating 150 DUP pawns, you're probably going to get that one through this because obviously you're killing a bunch of people. They're all DUP. So I do have that one on my list as one that might pop. So just keep that one in mind. It's called Expendable. But if you don't have that one, or like I said, you're going to get it, guys, because we're going to farm all this stuff later on. So I need to be careful of my points. Let me die on purpose. The reason why I got to be careful is because I have a 9 multiplier right now. So every time I kill an enemy, I'm getting 9 times the points. So it doesn't take long for you to get to 10,000 points by accident. So that's why I'm having to quit out so early. Okay, so there's Fetchouken. Got that one done. So let's review all of our challenges. I think that's all the challenges we're going to do. We've got 2 more challenges we're going to do, but they're not in the arena. So I'll go over them at the end for you guys. But before you leave this area, you want to have the following. You want to have, let me go back up here and read to you guys. You want to have a strong gust, target practice, duck hunt, turret whisper, checkmate, fish in a barrel. That one, of course, comes along with the trophy. You want to have Ultraaa, hang 10, and then you want to have pull, who left these here, accidents happen, and Fetchouken. And of course, you also have another trophy called Novice. You should have got that trophy as well. All that should have been earned between this survival arena right here and then the one that we were doing before during the tutorial. If you got all that stuff done, you're good to go. If not, keep farming. Again, I'll have a list of everything down below in the description. Or you can go back to your safety saves, right? Remember that and work from there. But with that said and done, let's go ahead and exit this arena. Just go back to continue story, play. Press X. This puts us back into the main storyline, and now we're going to do Conduit Consequences and Surveillance Blackout. So we're going to head toward our mission marker. It's over this way. Now, notice that we have this type of vehicle now, an APC, right? So as you're going through and trying to do this next story mission, which is going to be called Surveillance Blackout, you want to stop each time you see one of these vehicles and interact with it, like shoot it. And when you shoot it, it's going to start attacking you. There's going to be 4 enemies that pile out of it, 1 on the left, 1 on the right, and 2 out of the back. When you see this, the reason why you want to go ahead and destroy it is because you're working on 2 other challenges. Not That Armored and Dogfight. Not That Armored is just for defeating 10 of these vehicles. Basically killing all the enemies that come out of it nets you a kill. You kill all 4 of them, you'll get credit for taking out an APC. You do that 10 times, you'll complete that challenge. Now, the trick is that you also want to do a challenge called Dogfight, which is for defeating 25 airborne enemies while you're also in the air. That makes sense? So the trick is you have to knock these enemies up in the air, then get in the air yourself and make sure you kill them while you're both in the air. So I'll kind of hopefully demonstrate that for you guys here. So you shoot the thing, they'll pile out, you go up to them, you're going to hit L1 jump, L2, and then shoot them with R2. So it's L1 jump, L2 R2, L1 jump, L2 R2. That way they're in the air and you're in the air. So it's L1X, L2 R2, L1X, L2 R2. And if you can hit their weak point, they die a lot quicker. I think there's some more enemies around here. Yeah, this guy right here. So it's L1X, L2 R2. You just want to spam R2 so you can put a bunch of bullets on them. L1X. Okay, that guy didn't quite get off the ground. L1X, L2 R2. And as long as you're both in the air when they die, you get credit. And we're just going to keep looking out for that as we complete this these next 2 quests. Anytime you see an APC like that, just head toward it and kill all 4 enemies that way, so we can get those 2 challenges done as well. Remember, L1 X to jump, then immediately hit L2 to freeze time or slow down time, then hit spam R2 until they're dead. If you can hit their weak points, they'll die quicker, but it's not necessary. As long as you can spam R2 fast enough, just putting enough bullets on them will kill them anyway. Okay, so I see an APC, so we're gonna deviate. Shoot it 1 time so that it come out. Again, L1X, and that guy didn't quite get off the ground. So L1X, L2 R2, L1X, L2 R2, L1X, L2 R2. You can see we're getting credit for Not That Armored, defeating 10 DUP APCs. Getting credit for that, and we're also getting credit for the other one as well. Let's head over here to our main mission marker. Press up on the D-pad. Conduit Consequences.
Okay, dupes. Today I bust house. See how you like it.
Alright, then we'll head to the next mission marker.
Man, these guys build fast.
Just go straight toward the hostages and free them.
Okay, guys, hit the bricks.
There's one more to my right. There'll be some reinforcements that come in when you free 2 of the cages. Free the hostages from 2 of the cages. I like to just free them all first, get that out of the way. And then you can just go on a rampage and start killing these fools, however you want.
Thank you, dupe asshole. I knew girls in middle school tougher than you guys.
Just kill them however you feel comfortable killing them, guys. You can even use a singularity if you want to. If you should have one saved up. I'm not going to use one in my game because there's challenges attached to it, and I can't get mine out early. But if you want to use yours, feel free. Plus, there is a bishop in this area. If you still need to get the checkmate challenge, there's one guy. He's right there. You see him with the rocks. You can get that done if you need to. Alright, I'm getting low on energy, so let me see if there's something I can steal some juice from. There we go. See how I'm getting credit for the dogfight? I'm at 23 already. So I'm just hitting L1. Well, I was. L1X, L2, R2. L1X, L2, R2. I think that's my last one. That should be my dogfight challenge done. Okay, and we'll finish killing the rest of these guys. This is an annoying firefight because I can't use my singularity, which obviously would take care of this in one shot. But I just can't have mine have a spot where we're gonna farm a bunch of challenges, and the singularity is the main method for us to use while we do it. So I just feel like getting those challenges done there is the best call, but you guys can use yours if you'd like.
Okay, Texas. Your goons have been released back into the wild.
Oh, you are such a good and faithful little servant. You know, you deserve a reward. Fetch?
Brent! Where's he got you?
I don't know, but forget about me. Leave town before the DUP catch you. Hey, see, honey, you do right by me, you get a little bread. But cross me, and I take a little off-brand. Maybe an ear, or a tooth. Lady's choice.
Alright, that takes care of that mission. We've got one more left called Surveillance Blackout, and then we'll be wrapping up this episode. We're just waiting on a phone call. There it is.
I heard Shane has your brother. I'm sorry, but I know him. He'll never let Brent go. Not if you've got something he wants.
You speaking from experience?
Look, I want to help, but it has to stay between us, okay? Go to the middle of the science center. I'll explain there.
Alright guys, we're just going to head toward the F on the map, the icon. So much faster getting around the city now that we have our powers upgraded. I'm just kind of looking at the buildings to see where the next purple smoke is, and that's how I'm determining where I fall. So I can kind of keep my momentum going to get here as fast as possible. Here we go.
Jenny, you here? What's the deal?
I'm dumping a program onto your phone. You see the wireless video app? Try it.
Okay, so we're just gonna hit the touchpad.
What is this?
It's the live feed from a nearby police drone. Shane's about to get total access to these things. He keeps buying off cops.
So?
So, if you want to look for your brother, without Shane tracking you, you'd better find and destroy these drones.
Why are you helping me?
Because we were both sick when the trafficker took that girl. I'm stuck in Shane's world, but you don't have to be.
Alright, so we'll press O to exit the feed. Now, what you just saw was a first-person camera angle of the drone itself going around this area. Right now, I can tell you that it's underneath me and kind of to the right a bit. because based on where it was. If you stand right here though, and you just wait and just look forward in this direction, eventually you will see it. That's the best way I know how to do this part of the game, is just to tell you guys where to sit and look. You see it right there? And just tell you where it's going to be passing at, rather than trying to like run around and try to find its first person camera and all that kind of stuff. That's going to be confusing. Just go where I go and we'll wait for it to pass in front of us and we'll all get it at the same time. Now remember, we're still looking for APCs on the map while we do this, just to make it a little bit easier. If not, we're going to do the restart trick. Once you die, you know that spot that we always restart to, that magic spot, and you'll find out that APCs show up there as well. So no matter what happens by the end of this episode, we're all going to have the APCs taken care of. But for mainly now, let's just focus on getting the drones. For this area, you see the ape right there, or the, I guess the billboard with the ape on it. If you hang out in here, you see it right there. It will pass right in front of you right here, down in this area, and you can blow it up.
Looks like the police just brought another one online. It's moving a little faster than the others. You might have a harder time catching it.
I can do fast. It's kind of my thing.
You see what I'm saying, guys? So there's the billboard right there. You're just going to be looking kind of over in this area and just wait for it. It might take 30 or 40 seconds because it goes around this entire area like on a path. But rather than you having to go out there and look for it, just stand here and wait, and you'll eventually see it and you can take it out. Now this next one is not a drone. It's actually an attack helicopter. So just go toward the magnifying glass on the mini map, the yellow magnifying glass, and then stand on top of the water tower. I don't know if you have to stand on top of the water tower, but I always do. And then view the camera footage by hitting the touchpad. And you'll notice that it's a chopper, not a drone. So it's like press O, and then you'll see that it's a chopper. Now just slow down time and just spam it with R2. Or you can hold down R2 and free aim, whichever one's easier for you, and just take it out. And again, you've got some DUP here, so if you want to still work on your dogfight, you can. So remember, it's L1X, L2R2. L1X, L2R2. I've already got mine, but I'm just showing you guys again. L1X, L2R2. Right? Keep working on that until you get your 25 dogfight kills.
I'm so sorry, I couldn't tell the drones and chopper apart on my end.
Eh, it's fine. I'm not the one who exploded into fiery debris.
I'll send you the rest of the drone locations, and I might have a lead on where Shane's keeping your brother.
Might's good enough for me.
Shane keeps moving prisoners around, but I think I cracked his system.
Oh, you are officially forgiven for that helicopter thing. Tell me where to go and I'm already there.
All right, so that takes care of that mission. Now we're going to work on clearing out all the drones from the areas. So you can see now that we have a camera icon on the mini map. It's yellow. You press start. You can see now that we have one drone in each area. We complete all this and we'll have another trophy called Blackout for destroying all the police drones. Plus we'll have every district with the 100%. So we'll start up here and go go clockwise until we get back to this area, because that's where our next mission is going to be. So we'll end here, start here. And remember, we're just looking for yellow APC icons on the minimap while we travel, because we want to stop and destroy 10 of those so we can get credit for that challenge. And again, if you haven't got your dogfight challenge done yet, you will continue to work on that, because there's 4 enemies per APC. So that gives you a really good chance to get to 25. There's one, you see it? Just shoot it one time, and again, I'll do it for you guys. L1X, L2R2. L1X, L2R2. Okay, there should be one more guy. There we go, got credit. So that's 3 of 10 from me. Then we'll head back to our camera right here. It might make me kill these two guys before I... Yep, now it should let me. Give it a couple seconds. Unless there's one more guy that I don't know about. There it goes. Sweet. Alright, so police have a drone nearby. Let's see if we can find it. See if we can kill that guy first. Let's head over here. And we're just gonna wait. See it right there?
You didn't see that coming.
That's where it's always gonna be, guys. Right here by the train track, there's the billboard back there. Right, so you just stand right here. Come on, dude. Let me teach. This is kind of what you're looking at in this direction. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Is there another one? Jeez, please. Okay. Oh, we have another APC beneath us. So right here, guys, this is your view. There's another identifying sign right there. What is that? Jarvis. What is that? Oh, the fish market sign or farmer's market sign. You'll be facing that. It gives you an idea of where that drone's gonna be. I got another APC down here. Again, if you don't have your dogfight trophy, work on that. Or challenge, not trophy. Okay, we'll head up here now. The dogfight one is tricky. There's a lot of button inputs. Initially, when I started making the guide, I thought that we could just kill. There's angels and demons you have to fight in this game in a certain arena, and I was like, well, we'll just kill 25 of those and no problem. But for whatever reason, it only counts like every 10th kill is when you get credit for killing one. It's weird. It's almost like it's glitched or something, and I just didn't trust it, so I had to implement a new strategy. This one, if you just look over here at the bank, see it right there? You just stand still and look kind of at the bank, and it's going to be somewhere in that area. You can knock that drone out. That's the Queen Anne drone. So I had to implement this new strategy because that one just didn't feel secure enough for me for a guide. It works though. It just takes forever. Looking for APCs. I don't see one. Okay, this drone can actually stand over here. See it right there? It's always gonna fly over this this like sundial monument right here. It's always gonna be around this area, and you can't miss it. There's an APC. Okay, got credit for that. Let's go to Belltown. Yeah, I definitely want to get this guide at least edited and ready for YouTube before Shadow of the Tomb Raider, so that gives me a couple of days here to get that done. That way I can be working with a clean slate when it comes to Shadow of the Tomb Raider for you guys. Climb this building right here, this tall building, the DW building. I'll show you the DW part. See that, the DW building? Get to the main top and then look down and you should see it. It might take it a couple seconds. I don't know where it is in its rotation, but we should be able to see it here soon. I normally listen out. There it goes right there. just wait there. You can hear the drone. I can't really hear it in my game because I have to turn the volume down quite a bit for me to do live commentary over the game, because I can't do both. Like if it's super loud, the game is, I can't talk over it. My mind can't process. So I can't really hear the drone, but you'll be able to in your game. It's a slight humming noise. There it is right there. So all you do for this one, guys, is just kind of look back toward this bridge. And what the drone will do is it'll go in this direction down by the road like this. And so you'll be able to get it that way. Oh, there's an APC. Like I said, if you shoot their weak points, you can kill them a lot quicker, but I don't know. I find that by the time I focus on their weak point, I can hit the R2 button just as fast and like kill them normally. So, but if you still haven't got your dogfight done yet, you'll need to be working on that. Remember, it's L1, X, L2, R2. All right, Georgetown it is. Need to get some energy too. Need to find something that's neon. All right, let's keep going. We're almost done with this episode, and I'll show you guys that farming trick in case you don't have, because I don't even think I have 10 APCs. I think I have 4 or 5, and I'm almost done with the cameras, so I'll have to do it as well. All right, so this one's the one in Georgetown. Now there's 2 sides to this parking garage, and they both say parking on both sides. I'll show you what I mean. See where it says parking right there? It says it on both sides. See, it says parking on both sides, so just don't get confused. It's this one on this side that says parking. You'll know that you're in the right spot. See it right there? Because you'll see that sign right there. I think it's called Burgers something. Burger Royale. You'll see that sign. That lets you know you're on the right side of the parking deck, okay? And then you'll see the drone pass underneath you shortly. Okay, so that gives me credit for 7. This will be the last one for me, and I'll get my trophy. Last drone. And then we'll do our death checkpoint trick to get the last 3 APCs. Okay, and this one, I need to remember this one. This one goes down an alley. Oh yeah, it's this alley right here. See this alley right here? I think it passes, actually let's get a little bit higher. Let's get on top of the Salmon Lake sign. That'll be a good identifying marker for you guys. And just look back over in this direction. You'll see it fly by in just a second. I don't know where it is on its rotation, but this is where you can kill it right here. Like I said, I can't hear it in my headset, or I could tell you exactly when it's going to be passing through, because it's a faint hum, and as it gets closer to you, you'll hear it, right? There it is. You see it right there? And it goes down that alley right there, guys. All right, so that's Blackout. That takes care of that trophy. Now you just got to make sure you have the 2 challenges done, dogfight and not that armored. I've already got my dogfight done, so let's go ahead and see if we can find some enemies here so we can die. Just keep doing your pulse and look around. See how you see 2 enemies up there? So keep using your pulse so that you see the enemies, and then just take a death.
Suspect sighted.
Come on. You guys can kill me, right? Come on. Here, let me punch them, see if I can get them to really get mad at me. Or not. I might have to put it on expert right quick just to get them to kill me. Because they're kind of being silly. Okay, that's a good attack. When they drop kick you like that, that's a good attack. It does a lot of damage. Keep shooting me. There you go. Keep shooting me. Nice. Alright, so that's going to put us off at the magical checkpoint. Just rotate the camera like this and just wait for the APC to show up. If it doesn't work the first time, it definitely works the second time. I think I just saw it. I thought I saw it. There it goes. Right there. See it? Just took a couple of seconds. You don't know which direction it's going to spawn in at, so by rotating the camera, it just happens a lot quicker. Remember, when you're not facing in a certain direction is when the thing usually shows up. So by rotating the camera, you're never really facing in one direction, and it'll eventually show up on one side of you. Let these dudes kill us. Perfect. All right, we'll do this, I think, 2 more times, right? Okay, got it on first try that time. I think I got them all. Did I get credit? That's for lights out. I don't know if I got credit for the APC though. It's called Not That Armored. I wish this stuff was like in alphabetical order, or you know, something a little bit easier to find than scrolling through a long list. I'll just keep going. I don't know that I got credit for that one though. All right, let me see if I can find some more enemies now. I killed all those enemies. Here we go. Oh, this is perfect. 3 of them? Yeah. They're throwing bombs and drop kicking and everything. This won't take long. Nice. All right, rotate camera. There we go. See, it's in a different spot this time, but because I rotated my camera, it shows up a lot quicker. Remember, you guys still need to be working on your dogfight trophy. Oh, I know what it was. There was in the last one, there was a guy that was green like that I didn't kill or subdue, and that keeps you from getting credit. That's why I didn't get credit. All right, let's look for some more enemies. It looks like there's always going to be some enemies up here behind the billboard, guys. At least that's the way it's looking in my game. All right, one more time and this episode is over, baby. And we're halfway through the run. A little bit more than halfway, actually. Keep rotating. Go back the other way. There it goes. And that should be my challenge done. Again, make sure you guys have done dogfight. Remember, it's L1, jump, L2, R2. I can't stress that enough. I know that I'll get a lot of questions about that in the comments. That's why I'm repeating it, so you guys will really get it ingrained into your brain that that's the button combinations. It's a lot to think about. It's 4 buttons, right? And you got to do them pretty fast. But it's L1, X to jump, and then L2, R2. And that's it, guys. That wraps up episode number 3. I'll see you guys right back here in the next one. Oh, actually, let me go through our challenges right quick. Call them out to you guys. Don't shoot and drive, the negotiator, not that armored, dogfight, make it rain, duck hunt, bullseye, sharpshooter, true sniper, the professional, triple takedown, sting like a bee, checkmate, death from above, puncheroo, sucker punch, KO queen, hulked out, a strong gust, target practice, accidents happen, Fetchouken, fish in a barrel, Ultraaa, Dos Fadanya, Expendable. Remember, you should have that one now. You may not. Well, actually, you are going to have that one by now. And then that should be it. And of course, you got your rescue challenges, friend of the people, and guardian. I'll have them down below in the description as well, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. See you right back here in episode number 4. You guys be good. So I wanted to take a second and tell you guys about my dream. My dream is to wake up every single day and create guides just like the one you just watched here on YouTube full time. Now, there's several ways that I can monetize my work in order to make that dream come true. Number 1, I could do Google ads. Number 2, I could do sponsorships. Number 3, I could do endorsements. The only problem with those 3 options is that I think they're going to degrade the quality of what I'm trying to produce here on Square One Games. Not only that, but I don't want to try to pitch my subscribers something that I don't necessarily believe in, and that's why I've decided to just go the Patreon route. If you want to see more guides like this on YouTube, you also want to have that person that you can go to where you're gonna get an answer to your comments, okay? I've responded to probably 90+% of every comment ever left on my channel, and I've been on YouTube for 6 years. You can go to any one of my videos, look in the comments, and I'm in there. Think of it like customer service, you know? That's exactly what I like to do from my community. So if you guys wanna help get more guides like this up on YouTube, I just need more time to do it, that's it. So hopefully you guys will support me in that if you like this kind of content. Thank you.